What up, what up, what up? What up? Bus Life Nation, Kwame Brown Nation, Third Eye Geechee Nation. I wipe the sweat off my nose. I want to be looking like Rudolph. Yeah, so I don't know. I started making this video and then the phone kept cutting off. I'm really not good at this YouTube thing, but I just wanted to reiterate or touch bases on on the first video, what I think Kwame Brown is doing. I want to talk a little bit louder because I got a lot of complaints about me talking too soft the first time. So I got the volume turned up and I'm talking pretty loud. I'm naturally not a loudspeaker, so you guys got to bear with me. I consider myself a Third Eye Geechee. I'm a writer from the great state of South Carolina. I have an actual third eye. It's an actual scar that I got in Iraq back in 2009, I think it was. One late night, one early morning, however way you want to look at it. I got hit pretty hard in the head with a piece of metal. That's all I'll say about that. On my way to work, I figured I'd say a few things about intuition, about synchronicity, about what's going on right now in the ethos. I said ether last night, but the ethos, there's definitely some spiritual things going on right now, and I think there's a shift happening. I'm not some spiritual guru, but I am a Third Eye Geechee and a writer, and I put the type of stuff that I experience every single day in my writing. I had a man, I wish I could look at the comments right now, but I had a lady message me in the comments, and she asked me if I was the Anthony L. Kelly that wrote the story Saving Miss Caroline. And yes, ma'am, that is me. That is me in the flesh. I wrote that story in Iraq, 2011, I think it was. And that story wrote itself from beginning to end. I wrote that entire book in about 6 weeks. That was the first story to ever sat down with pen and paper and started writing, and I couldn't stop writing. She said she's I think she's a teacher. Excuse me. Man, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm a little dehydrated, so I'm drinking a lot of water to try to get my strength back. Working out there in that garden, I have a garden. That sun takes all your fluids, sweat it out. But yes, ma'am, I am Anthony L. Kelly. I wrote the book Saving Miss Caroline. I also have a book called Mech, and I have a book called Jaja that's published. And I also have a poetry book called Sunshine. You can get all those books on my website, writethisway.com. That's WRITEDISWAY. That's the website that I'm trying to promote on Hip Hop News Uncensored. They actually emailed me back this morning saying that they want to work with me, so maybe we'll make something happen. Bottom line is, I'm trying to establish myself a little more, with a little more dominance in the field, I guess, of writing, so I can stop doing what I'm doing right now, which is going on my way to work. Ultimately, I want to get out and be in the field doing things to help out our community. I'm a real advocate of what Kwame Brown is saying right now as far as helping the black youth. There's been a lot of talk in the past 10, 15 years about little black girls, and hey, I have no issue with that, but I'm not hearing much about little black boys. So I'm more so an advocate of helping little black boys. I was a very, very poor black up. My family, I grew up in and this is in feet, 52 feet by 12 feet wide trailer, 52 feet long, 12 feet wide, single wide trailer, 2-bedroom, no hot water, no phone, no lights half the time, plenty of roaches, plenty of rats. 6 people minimum, maybe 10 people maximum staying there at all times. I mean, we had a horrible situation. And then crack came in 1980, around 86, 85, and that just made things worse. Anybody my age or older, and around my age, 44, know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, my mom was bipolar, schizophrenic, undiagnosed at the time, and my dad got hooked on crack. So there was a fight every single day in my house, every day. And so I write about things like that. Saving Miss Caroline, if you're watching this, the lady that sent me that message, you can vouch by that story. A lot of that story is absolute truth. A lot of that story is true. You know, Travis, one of the main characters in that story, a lot of Travis is me. But, you know, as a Third Eye Geechee, guy from South Carolina, you know, I really would like to shine or help shine a brighter light on people like Kwame Brown and the things that he's doing and the words that are coming out of his mouth, because he has some powerful. He's a powerful orator. He's a preacher, actually. I mean, he's not the traditional preacher. He's not behind the pulpit, you know, asking for money. I mean, I'm not talking bad about preachers, but he's a preacher. This guy is an orator. He's getting his point across, and he's a huge figure right now that's making some ripples, waves actually, and some people are not liking that. People are not liking that because he's a threat to their money, and you know, these people are not necessarily these people are not exempt from the wrath of truth, and that's what he's spitting. He's spitting truth, and sometimes truth hurts, you know. I told the person one time, a young lady who was being kind of negative all the time. I told her, I said, look, you know, you're being negative. You're being a toxic person, and then you're gonna see that stuff come back on you. And she didn't take it the right way. It hurt her feelings, and but it was the truth. Sometimes when people say stuff to you and it hurts, a lot of times it's the truth. I tell you what, man, I got stopped by a cop the other day. I'm looking in the rearview mirror now because the state trooper just hit his lights. I got stopped by a cop the other day for no damn reason at all. I'm talking no reason. I never even got a ticket like this in my life. It was a ticket for doing 10 miles or less above the speed limit. I was doing 80 in a 70. Cop stopped me. He said he was doing 85. Young black cop. I'm talking, this kid was about 23 years old. I'm looking at him like, what are you talking about? So the car in front of me was doing 85 or 80. The car behind me was doing 80. The car on the side of me was doing that. I was in a big pack of cars. He just stopped me. Anyways, I'm not gonna dwell on that. I just saw a state trooper, put his lights on and looked like he was turning around, but I don't see him now, so I'm gonna do 60 in a 70. Damn it! So if you're gonna give me a ticket this time, it'll be 10 miles below the speed limit. I drive a lot, so I love it. I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. I'm a field service engineer, a field support engineer for medical equipment in hospitals. That's what I do. I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I love it. This is actually the job. I've been wanting all my life. But at the same time, I can't stop writing. And so writing is... I just realized I'm going the wrong direction. Like I said, I work in, there's another cop. Look at all these damn cops. I wonder if y'all can see that. I don't know why the cops are out here like this. But, yeah, I'm going the wrong direction. I was supposed to take the back roads. I'm on the interstate. Anyways, I'm going to end it right now. I appreciate all the love off the first video. This is just a follow-up. I'm still glued to the phone or TV or a computer or whatever. Whenever I see Kwame Brown is on live, I'm there. I'm listening to him, the guy. And I see things. I see this thing developing into something great, because what he's doing, he's actually building things with his words. Because you don't have to physically touch things to build things. He's actually building things with his words. And if he can awaken enough people to what's going on, to what's really going on in the black community, you'll see the effects from his words, immediately. And I do mean immediately, because I was watching this morning and he's coming on around the same time the Breakfast Club is coming on. I don't know if that's strategic, some chess moves he's making or what, but he's coming on around the same time. And I'm seeing this morning he had 10,000 views. Now this is he had 10,000 people watching. Now this is his, I don't even know, a month now he's been going at it. And he's a filibuster. Now this guy is non-stop. He's not even getting tired. He has greatness in him, man. He has greatness in him. So 10,000 people on his live. I had a piece of skin in my thumb. It's just bothering me. 10,000 people. 10,000 people on his live. That's a lot of people. And that's live. What if those people share his videos? You know what I mean? He's having a huge influence on the community. And what I think of, and what I've said before on my Facebook, and I'm brand new to YouTube, guys. I've had YouTube forever, but I've never actually tried to post videos like, any kind of videos like this, really. I posted a video not too long ago about Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther, and he's also a Third Eye Geechee. God rest his soul. God bless his soul. He was born and raised in Anderson, South Carolina. That's upstate, but he's still a Geechee. And the crazy thing about it is, he and I share the same exact birthday, November 29th, 1976. So when he died, I posted a video saying, you can go and watch this video, but the video was just explaining another synchronistic thing with me and being the person I am. First time I seen Chadwick Boseman on a movie, as soon as I saw him, it was the movie 42. I saw him, I was like, this guy is somebody. I don't know who he is, but he's somebody. And then I saw him again in the James Brown movie. I'm like, man, this guy's got to be somebody. I don't know. First thing I said was, this guy's got to be from South Carolina. I didn't check at the time, but I said he's got to be from. He's a Geechee. He got to be a Geechee. Another Geechee is James Brown. Another Geechee is Young Jeezy. Another Geechee is the great Viola Davis. There's a lot. Dizzy Gillespie. Man, there's so many. Where was I at? Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. He and I share the same exact birthday, and it crushed me when he died. It crushed me. I mean, it damn near. Man, it was horrible. But what I was gonna say is, you guys, if you like the content, if you think I'm saying anything worthy, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Maybe I'll make more videos. I don't know. The first video is up to 600 views in a day or something like that. Not even a day. It's been about 13 hours. So I'm like, okay, maybe the people are actually listening. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sorry about the volume. I'm sorry I speak so soft. I was tired, but I'm a natural soft speaker, soft spoken, I guess. I can also raise some hell. So yeah, hit that like button, the subscribe button. Go to my website, writethisway.com. That's WRITEDISWAY. Facebook, I don't have any friends. I mean, I have friends, but you know how Facebook is. Facebook is, if you ain't popping, they ain't liking nothing. Instagram, I barely go on there, but I do. Everything is writethisway.com. Twitter, or Write This Way, at Write This Way. Twitter, everything. And that's because I'm inviting you to come see what I've written, my written word, my stories, my interpretation of what life could be and what life is. You know, Save Miss Caroline. That's a beautiful story. But MECH, MECH, stands for mechanism. That's a story about 5 African American superheroes that go back in time to save a family out of poverty. And the thing about that story is, there's a lot of predictions in that story. I'm not calling myself a prophet or anything like that, but there's a lot of predictions in that story. Now, one prediction is a savior was to be born in the year 2020. And this will sound crazy, but I think I missed a year by 1 year. And I think that savior is Mr. Kwame Brown. You know, that guy's, he came, he was dropped down from the stars, man, I'm talking. But besides that, you know, I got some predictions about the riots that came about from George Floyd. The riots, the statues coming down. I made all those predictions, but I didn't make them in those exact words. It's more so a prediction of the written word was slaves overrunning a plantation and burning down the plantation and ultimately killing the slave masters. And when I wrote these things, I kind of knew I was shaking something up, you know, but I didn't have any, you know, I didn't have any proof that anything was going to come about from it. Anyways, MECH, that was my 3rd book published, and Jaja was another book, and that's a book about breaking the curse on the black race. Breaking the curse on the black race. Check my books out. Go to visit the website. Hit the like button. I'm gonna get off this phone because I'm seeing entirely too many police, and I don't need another ticket. You guys have a blessed day.